Our next speaker is Alexandr Wang, founder and CEO of Scale AI. Scale AI is the data platform accelerating the development of artificial intelligence. Alex founded Scale as a student at MIT at the age of 19 to help companies build long-term AI strategies with the right data and infrastructure. Under Alex's leadership, Scale has grown to a $7 billion valuation, serving hundreds of customers across industries, from finance to e-commerce to U.S. government agencies. Please welcome to the stage, Alexandr Wang.
Can't get rid of me that easily. At Scale, our mission is to accelerate the development of AI applications. The solutions and tools that we invest in are designed to help organizations succeed with AI. That means business outcomes, a real return on investment, and faster time to production. Over the past year, we've seen incredible AI breakthroughs in research, many of which we talked about earlier today. Breakthroughs in private industries, as well as breakthroughs in government. I'm happy to share what we've seen and how these breakthroughs have influenced what we've built at Scale. We're in a moment now where we see that AI leaders are, or soon will be, market leaders. Today, virtually all of them, all of you, have invested in or investing in AI. For example, leading supply chain companies now leverage AI to optimize logistics and forecast demand for faster and more efficient networks. The most innovative financial, insurance, and security firms now use AI to predictively model risk, fraud, and debt. They can address threats early and provide customers better services and peace of mind. For leading product companies, they now enhance their original products and services with AI. They've built recommendation systems on their e-commerce sites, personalized their social media networks, and used AI to optimize the pricing of their products in real time. AI isn't just about building shiny new capabilities. AI can align itself with what people want and continuously adapt to a complex customer base. Our market leaders use AI to continuously refine their products and experiences to meet their customers' needs. If preferences change, that's okay, because AI can be retrained to adapt. It's giving companies the ability to deliver sustainable value over time. We talked about this a little bit before, but we're really in the midst of an AI renaissance. If you look at this graph, we're at a massive acceleration of research breakthroughs over the past 20 years, but particularly over the past 2 years. The volume of AI research papers has skyrocketed, and there are literally new developments on a daily basis. The current acceleration in AI is absolutely jaw-dropping, and we really don't expect it to slow down. Like with the internet, we think that the AI is only going to move faster and faster and faster. We're entering a fever pitch right now, and only some organizations are taking advantage of it. The time to be investing into AI, as a country or as a business, is today. Otherwise, you risk the technology fully running away from you. We see an opportunity for every type of organization to benefit from AI. However, the opportunity to create AI is not evenly distributed. Our community is divided between organizations building AI and those applying AI. Organizations building AI have been many of the first movers on AI and have aimed to build differentiation through their AI algorithms. How your model is different defines your strategic advantage, especially in a world where AI is not evenly distributed. These companies building AI have the machine learning talent, resources, and experience to create their own sustainable strategic advantage through their algorithms. Scale started by supporting these customers as the leading data partner for these artificial intelligence teams. Then we have organizations applying AI, who don't necessarily have the AI expertise, but have similar, if not bigger, opportunities for AI to transform their business. They are prepared to leverage AI as a strategic asset for their innovation and business strategies. In many cases, it may not make sense to build your own artificial intelligence if you want to move quickly. They're looking for established use cases to supercharge their products, operations, and business lines. Here's where pre-built AI products create an opportunity for organizations without the resources and expertise to benefit from artificial intelligence. And this is where our Scale platform has been expanding to over the recent years. After working with some of the most ambitious AI-enabled organizations in the world, we know that quality training data is the bottleneck to building game-changing AI. In partnering with the most ambitious AI projects over the past 6 years, we've developed a deep appreciation of the fact that there's no great AI outcomes without a deep focus on great data. Our job has been to make all of this easier. Scale started as a data partner to the boldest AI teams in the world, from leading autonomous vehicle companies to big tech companies to innovative startups. Now, we're taking that expertise in underlying technology and operations to power our platform of AI models and solutions. We've built Scale Applied AI, which is our suite of AI models we can apply to specific business use cases across any industry. For some companies, AI can seem like a buzzword. The reality is that not all AI solutions are useful nor return a tangible ROI. And that's because they're not tailored to you. To apply great AI, you need to fine-tune foundation models to your specific use case. Foundation models are the most exciting advancement happening in AI today. We already talked about that earlier. And it's happening right now. New advancements are literally coming out every day. Models such as Stable Diffusion, DALL-E 2, and GPT-3 all demonstrate a broad range of applications and reasoning. But for your organization to take advantage of models like these, they need to be adapted to you. At Scale, we're at the forefront in advancing foundation models, especially as it applies to tuning these models to make them useful to specific tasks and industries. We're excited to share how our latest AI solutions are made possible by these cutting-edge advances in AI. One forward-looking industry in which we apply AI is social media. Here, we've helped customers apply our content understanding AI solutions. In social media, content is king. Getting relevant content to the right audiences distinguishes the best platforms from the others, especially in the new era of short-form video, where the content and recommendations matter far more than the social graph. But there's astronomical amounts of content, with millions of new user-generated content popping up every day. Sophisticated AI algorithms are required to sift through the noise and enable real-time recommendations. Content understanding AI gives social media platforms insights into their content at a deep level, what the content is about, whether that's playing sports or college a cappella, and the ability to detect trends in real time. Trends on social media are fleeting. Our model utilizes a combination of clustering, topic aggregation, and Scale's human-in-the-loop features to detect and understand new content trends surfacing on these platforms. This is vital for providing timely recommendations. Our solutions also help social media platforms categorize their content at scale, making it more discoverable. With better content understanding and dynamic recommendation systems, platforms see higher user engagement. Another example where we're applying AI is in the logistics industry with our document AI solution. We work with Flexport, a global logistics company with a superpower in supply chains. Logistics documents are complicated to process. Their formats vary widely. They can be in multiple languages, often contain poor handwriting, and errors in processing these documents lead to regulatory fines and delays. Here, existing technologies, such as OCR, don't fit the bill. They're not accurate enough, and they rely on well-structured documents, and that's not a guarantee when it comes to logistics. Our document AI models have helped customers like Flexport process mission-critical documents. We've helped them remove the need to align to any template and still have highly accurate extractions to meet their compliance requirements. This all helps them get shipments to their destinations on time, and with Flexport, we've seen data extraction over 95% accuracy in under 60 seconds. We've applied AI to defense as well with our federal AI solution. In light of the Russia-Ukrainian conflict, Scale developed an AI system to autonomously detect buildings, structures, and the corresponding damage over large areas. This capability to identify damage at the building level in real time did not exist before, but is critical to enabling swift humanitarian response based on the live feed of where it's needed. In our work in partnering with the US government, we discovered that our core technology in enabling high-quality data sets is critical to enabling mission success. The most critical national security problems require algorithms that operate effectively on a vast array of data, some of which is extremely specialized but nonetheless critical. Scale's approach in starting with the data first to enable high-quality AI has been able to help immensely in some of the greatest geopolitical struggles of our time. For example, in Ukraine, we provided complete insights in areas of interest within 48 hours. We created strategic partnerships with commercial satellite imagery providers to access map data, and all buildings received a damage assessment on a 3-point scale tracked and updated in real time. To date, we've assessed over 400,000 structures across regions such as Dnipro, Kharkiv, Mariupol, and Kiev. We've applied AI to the insurance industry with our enterprise AI solution. We've built an AI system for the automotive insurance industry, which empowers an order of magnitude improvement in the claims process and makes resolving accidents with insurance dramatically faster and more efficient. Automotive insurance is built on claims. Every day, insurers need to analyze, triage, and assign hundreds of claims to agents to process. This process today is incredibly manual, and there's often key information buried in both structured and unstructured data, with a claim that is critical to ensuring the right decisions are made. We've built an AI system that is able to automatically analyze claims for the complexity and propose the optimal triage strategy, whether that's rolling out to the routing to the expert or resolving automatically. One critical piece of our solution is explainability. We've built a system that's able to explain to operators what the key factors the algorithm is using in making the decision, and the operator can use that to adjudicate its accuracy and efficacy. This is absolutely critical in enabling AI to take on critical business decision-making. If the algorithm cannot explain itself, then it's extremely risky to use. Our early results suggest that our platform has the potential to save hundreds of millions of dollars in auto insurers, and our solution is flexible beyond auto insurance. Ultimately, we believe our platform will power the entire insurance industry in moving toward an AI-enabled future. We've also applied AI to e-commerce, and this is a use case I'm really, really excited about. We've built a platform which empowers marketers with AI-generated imagery. Retailers are often limited by the amount of product photography they have to create compelling shopping experiences. Big retailers are limited by the number of photo shoots they can do, and small retailers often can't afford to do striking photo shoots of their products. This limits their businesses. It limits the websites, ads, and social campaigns they're able to run, and ultimately limits their ability to communicate their story and unique product offering to their audience. If they had a magic button that could produce photography on the fly to match their imagination, it would be game-changing. It just so happens that we applied AI to meet that need. We built a content generation engine to generate variations of images that depict products in multiple scenarios. Our engine supports both predefined options and open-ended prompts where e-commerce teams can generate an infinite variety of images for their online catalogs or marketing materials. There's more to come on this product in the coming weeks, but we believe this has the potential to usher in a new era of creativity in e-commerce and retail. These are just a few examples of how Scale is partnering with customers across industries right now. There are so many more examples of AI use cases being applied to industries that are returning a real ROI. And this really is just the tip of the iceberg. We're excited that Scale's applied AI products will empower industries and the US government to access the best modern AI technology. We believe that these organizations have been neglected by the broader AI community, and our mission is to bridge that gap. The fact that we have the most powerful AI systems in America, but it is not being applied to our national security problems and many of our largest domestic industries is not acceptable. The current moment of increasing geopolitical complexity makes it clear how critical these problems are. Scale Applied AI is here to take cutting-edge breakthroughs and apply them to industry. Now I want to switch gears and talk about our Scale Data Engine, our for machine learning, our platform for machine learning tools. This is where Scale started as a business, and it's the foundation of where we are today. Our vision is to help machine learning teams build repeatable data pipelines that can produce high-quality training data, fast and at minimal cost. Whether teams are experimenting or retraining an existing model, our platform emphasizes to first curate data and then to label it. Data curation is a vital part of improving models with the data that matters and making your data pipelines more efficient. Once your team understands what data is valuable and what is not, our platform then routes the right data to the annotators. We spent years investing in technology, operations, and training so that you can rely on us for high-quality labeling. I'm excited to share several major updates to our platform to help machine learning teams build game-changing models. We've seen massive investments in natural language processing in recent years, and the advent of large language models such as Bloom and GPT-3 have enabled massive strides in what AI can accomplish. We've seen immense innovation across a vibrant startup ecosystem in NLP, and we love it. I'm proud to announce that our labeling platform, Scale Rapid, has added support to power NLP models. We've built Rapid to address a wide variety of use cases when it comes to language models, from text generation to summarization to chatbots. Our platform now has capabilities to support machine learning teams building language models with features to generate, label, and rank your data. All these use cases we've launched as part of our Scale NLP suite, and ML teams can now utilize our platform to support all of their use cases with natural language. For machine learning teams building language models, you now can augment your data sets with open-ended text generation. For example, this new task type can request our human annotators to read articles or transcripts and produce written samples. This is great for generating data designed to improve your language models. We've also added a new feature called ranking. Ranking is a new task type that helps machine learning teams use reinforcement learning from human feedback to fine-tune their models. This directs our network of taskers to grade human preferences among a set of options. You can use this to determine the relevance of your model's outputs. The result is that you'll be able to train a model that's highly attuned to what real people want from their AI. Rapid also has labeling features specific for NLP projects. For example, named entity recognition helps your models understand the content of your data. Once trained, your models can understand the major people, organizations, and places discussed in those articles and conversation. And when delivering search results, it's critical to put the most important items first. Our search relevance tasks help your models understand and prioritize the most significant results. Our human taskers are trained to help models understand what is relevant and what's not. With Rapid on the whole, we've been fortunate to participate in creating some of the world's most notable language models, such as OpenAI's InstructGPT algorithm, and we're excited to expand Rapid to support machine learning teams building their own NLP algorithms. Nucleus, moving on to Nucleus now. Nucleus is a core component of the Scale Data Infrastructure Suite. It's a dataset management tool that helps manage your data so you can build better models. We know getting a model ready for production is both an art and a science. Let's start with the science. With Nucleus, you can quickly see how your models perform. Machine learning teams can debug their models by comparing their model predictions to ground truth. Nucleus can also capture and filter the aggregate performance metrics of your model. However, we know very well how aggregate metrics can often hide issues with edge cases and other important scenarios. This is where the art comes in. Data curation allows you to find the right subset of your data impacting your model performance. If your data set has existing parameters, users can write a structured query. And if there aren't any parameters defined, then you can use built-in natural language search. Even when you only know a few relevant examples of your data, you can use our similarity search to find similar data and avoid combing through your entire data set. These techniques are great for investigating issues and edge cases. At last year's TransformX, I remember Zook's co-founder, Jesse Levinson, saying something that I'll never forget. If you're not actively looking for regressions, you're going to get regressions. Scale wants to give machine learning teams some more confidence in tracking regressions and shipping their models to production. In Nucleus, we've now built a new capability called scenario tests. Scenario tests are the equivalent to unit tests in traditional software development. Each test is defined on a subset of data and can consist of multiple evaluation metrics. Within a test, a user can compare the model performance against other baseline models or thresholds. When comparing model versions side by side, teams can quickly see any drop in performance. This helps teams ensure that every new model release is an improvement on the previous model and that they never regress. We have a new capability we're launching called Studio. Some labeling projects require in-depth subject matter expertise. For example, medical projects have unique terminology and require deep domain knowledge. Studio provides organizations with the capability to run high-quality, efficient labeling projects with their own team of experts. Any team can quickly get started with Studio by signing up online and inviting their team. The UI has a built-in workflow and management features to jumpstart your own internal labeling operations from scratch. We want to make labeling as easy as possible, and Studio has the ability to pre-label your data. Machine learning teams can configure their model settings to define endpoints and mappings to make sure that the labels the model returns matches the labels in your product's taxonomy. Teams can then choose which batches they'd like to bring in pre-labels for. This is a time-efficient way to provide first-pass annotations before it ever gets to the hands of your experts. And given the limited time of your subject matter experts, it's critical to have additional features that both save time and maximize quality. Studio has another feature called auto-annotate. Auto-annotate makes it easy for anyone to label complex objects by simply drawing a box around them. And as your teams label more data, Studio will use the edits made by the expert labelers to fine-tune itself and make predictions that are more tailored to the data set. This makes labeling fast and easy. And I have one more thing to announce. We're excited about the intersection of AI and strategy. How can foundation models be applied to solve the most strategic problems of the world's most complex enterprises? How can AI be applied to understand your customers more deeply, identify entirely new directions, and ultimately enable asymmetric advantages against your competition? We've noticed that the existing foundation models are not purpose-built for this task, so we're building our own. Foundation models built for strategic competition and enabling asymmetric advantages. In working with the most forward-leaning CEOs of large Global 2000 companies and leaders within the US national security enterprise, we've seen the potential for AI to sift through the wealth of unstructured data and drive astronomical ROI by enabling innovative and novel strategies. What's more than the ROI, it enables paradigm shifts that were previously unmanageable. We're excited to be announcing our Prodigy platform to support this, and we'll share more information in the coming months. So just to quickly recap all the things that we've launched today, we've announced our Applied AI Suite and talked through our solutions in insurance, defense, logistics, e-commerce, and social media, and how we're transforming those industries with our AI solutions. We're excited about the future of our AI solutions to supporting American enterprise and national security. We've also announced updates to our scaled data engine to empower the most innovative machine learning teams. We've added capabilities to support a wide variety of NLP use cases and made advancements in Rapid and Nucleus and announced our Studio product. I'm really passionate about AI, obviously, and what excites me the most is that all these incredible advances in AI, though spectacular, are making AI more useful for people and businesses. The diversity of AI across industries is happening right now. As we head into the end of the year, we're excited to continue partnering with organizations looking to break through with AI. Scale will continue to invest in helping organizations apply AI to their businesses with purpose-built AI products and more. We're working on ways to integrate the power of these large language models and apply them directly to business use cases. And we'll also continue to provide machine learning teams with the most data-centric platform to build breakthrough models. The latest advances in AI research are truly amazing and make this all possible. And I hope all of you attending TransformX see how much it is impacting your peers across every industry, and hope that all of you are excited to meet the challenge of AI or die. Thank you so much.